So good morning. Here we are.
Good morning, Patrick. I hope you had a good sleep.
I did.
Yeah.
We are on day 2 of our walking tour of New York. So we're starting here we're just heading into Times Square. We're on 43rd and just past 8th Avenue. So we'll be there in a couple of minutes. And it's raining, it's miserable, it's kind of cold.
Okay, don't poke my eyes.
I'm going to try not to poke your eyes.
Well, I'm wearing glasses, so
You're good, you're
I'm
protected.
good, yeah.
Good. Okay, so we'll be there in a minute and we'll take some shots of Times Square and get Alok's second reaction to being there, because we took you there already. All right. What's that? No, we don't need to. I'm just taking some shots of the sights here. Good Morning America, the TV news program on ABC, is filming something there. This is Fleet Week in New York, so Fleet Week. Okay. So a lot of the naval ships are docked in here, and the sailors are out carousing, and all the girls are trying to pick them up, because that's how it goes. No thanks. I want to show you something down here. Come this way. We're on 44th Street. So one of the streets where you have a lot of theater action. The restaurant we're coming up here to is Carmine's. It's an Italian restaurant. I've eaten there once. They serve a hell of a lot of food. It's kind of touristy. I think it used to be a place where you'd go if you were somebody, but I don't know that that's the case anymore. Now you go if you're somebody with theater tickets. There's a restaurant here called Junior's. It's a bit of a chain in New York City, and they're known for cheesecake. New York style cheesecake. I'm sure you've had it before.
Yeah, so I like that. We had one yesterday, right? Cheesecake.
Yeah, that was not the New York style.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was more Italian?
I think it was just cheesecake.
Yeah. So we'll have one today.
Yeah. So this is what I want to show you. This is called Schubert Alley.
What alley?
Schubert Alley.
Schubert Alley. Okay.
And all of the plays that are currently on Broadway, they've got posters for them here, so you can see. We have Death Becomes Her, Wicked, which has been there for years, The Lion King, which is back, Gypsy, with and there's Sunset Boulevard. So tonight, when we're watching Sunset Boulevard, the main actor starts from here, and he's got a camera crew on him, and no, we're not in this theater. He'll start singing the opening number. We'll be watching it on a screen in the theater, and he'll walk down here. Yeah. He'll walk down here past Sardi's to the St. James Theater, which is where we're going to be going tonight.
St. James Theater. Okay.
Up there. And then he'll pop in and we'll be applauding, I'm sure. What's that?
He'll walk from here, or
he'll walk from here. He will. She won't. He'll walk from here and he'll walk into the theater with a crowd of dancers, kind of covering his bodyguards. So look for that. We'll just walk up under this. Here, and then we'll come back out onto god-awful Times Square. So lots of theaters here if you look down. This is where we were yesterday. You see people in line to get tickets when the box office opens. Yes, we're here with the controversial statue of the year. This was put up very recently.
What do you think of that?
Grounded in stars. And it's a nameless black woman. What I'm loving about her is how it's getting everybody going, as though it's the end of the world or whatever. Thomas J. Price is the artist, and it's going to be here till June 14th. Do you need your picture taken in front of it? Keep spinning around. Keep spinning around. There we go. Let's go. Oh, you want a picture? All right, well then I'm going to pause this. We'll come back to this later. So as I was taking pictures of Alok, a passerby, a woman, screamed out "disgrace." I think in reference to the statue, or maybe in reference to Alok. I don't know. Who can tell these days, right?
Yeah, exactly. But what do you think?
What's that?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I don't. Anyone could put a statue up of whatever they want. I don't care.
Yeah, it could be you. Yeah, it could be.
She's not doing anything that I think is offensive. She's not advocating for murder.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
she's not really saying anything. She's just there. And in a sense, that's sort of when you see that woman going by saying "disgrace." That's making a statement. Here's your cheesecake. Probably way overpriced because it's in Times Square, but
Yeah.
hey,
Okay.
maybe
Does it
we'll
also
pick
catch?
up a piece.
Okay. We'll pick up a pizza.
A piece.
Yeah.
I don't know how much it costs now for cheesecake, but it's probably like $20 for a
20
slice.
bucks for a slice.
Yeah,
Lord.
it's a big piece, but it's still $20. Have you ever been to Krispy Kremes? They don't have that in
You know
India.
They have in India.
Do they?
Yeah. They have.
Oh, okay.
Krispy Kreme, Dunkin' Donuts, they all. We have it all. We have them all.
Okay.
We have them all.
You have everything.
Come to India.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Your forefathers came.
You can't get. Not my forefathers. We were already out when
Well,
Britain got colonized. Or colonized India. My people colonized North America
I
and
thought you
then
have,
kicked
Scottish
Britain
or
out.
Irish ancestry. Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah. See. Is it Scottish?
it's Scottish and mostly Irish, I think.
Okay. So Scottish, you have the Scottish bit, right? So.
Yeah.
Well, your forefathers came.
None of them set foot in India. I can
Was
guarantee you. None of them set foot in India. I can guarantee you.
Well,
They were poor people who came to Canada probably in what would have been similar to being an indentured servant.
Right.
Very poor.
Interesting.
Well, it's kind of the way life was for most people
Yeah.
back then, so. Well, I think we'll just cross against this light since there's nothing moving over there.
Are you still filming?
Yeah, I'm still filming.
Okay.
Just taking in the sights. Statue of Liberty.
There you go.
I remember the first time I came to New York was in like 1990.
Okay.
I was very young. Came with a friend of mine. The city was still kind of. It's Times Square was a dangerous
Yeah.
place to be at that
Really?
point. Oh yeah, very dangerous. And I remember the tour guide books that we would get. It would tell you don't go into Times Square if you want that iconic picture. Take a cab, make them stop, jump out, get the picture, and jump back in the cab. It said exactly that. So my friend, this girl I hung out with, we came to New York together. We arrived late one night. We didn't know where to go. And we found ourselves in Times Square, and we were kind of nervous, but... we're change that. I was nervous. She was fine. We saw somebody on the street at some point on our trip selling Statue of Liberty crowns, like a foam version of it. That was a big thing back then. I don't see them around now.
Right.
And I'm looking at it thinking, who the hell is going to go and buy something like that? And as I look over to her, she's reaching into her purse for money. And she wore that thing on the whole trip. And I was embarrassed, but I got to tell you, it taught me to relax and have fun and be stupid and just enjoy life.
Yeah.
So if I see a Statue of Liberty crown, we're going to get it, and you're going to wear it.
Okay.
There's people lining up for George Clooney. This diner, they sing in there. It's probably packed now, but like they'll just break out into song, our waiter and waitress.
The waiter and waitresses will sing.
Yeah, do you want to go there?
Is it a fun place?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, let's do it. We're gonna go into Stardust, see if we can get a table.
Yeah.
So we got into the Starlight Diner.
Yes, we did.
And we've got a balcony seat, and we'll see the show just down here. Cool. Okay, so we're leaving the diner. What were your thoughts? Ellen's Starlight Diner.
Stardust.
Stardust.
Yes.
And what were your thoughts?
It's an amazing experience. I mean, I didn't know something like this
Existed?
existed, and the food is great. The waiters and waitresses, they are trained. Most of them are trained singers, opera singers or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not opera, but Broadway
yeah,
maybe?
Yeah. What's that?
Broadway.
Broadway singers. Okay. And yeah, it was a great experience. So thank you, Patrick, for.
Oh, you're welcome. I've never gone to that. I've always sort of turned my nose up at it because I'm thinking, this is too touristy and stuff.
Yeah.
But it
is
was fun.
touristy, but it's an experience, right?
Yeah, the food was okay.
Okay,
I
yeah.
didn't hate it, but I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go back
for
there
the
just
food.
for the
Yeah.
food.
Absolutely.
You're going for.
Yeah.
It's a great place if you're a tourist.
Yeah.
Is what I would say.
No, I
so,
agree.
yeah.
So,
So now we will continue our hike along here. Try not to get hit by a car. We're still on Broadway and we're heading up. So I showed you this before. That's the Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Prior to this, it was David Letterman. And long before, it was Ed Sullivan. He was a fixture on television from the 50s, 60s, and maybe even into the 70s.
Cold and windy.
It is. One look back at Times Square, and we'll see you on the next stop. Okay.
It's 36th Street, Hell's Kitchen.
36. Okay, so it's a few blocks south of where we are.
Okay, it's not the
So
same.
it's not the one that you were pointing to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, though, we are walking through Columbus Circle. Yes.
Next time I come here, I'm sure the weather will be so much nicer.
You know, we had a lot of good experiences, but we got shit on with the weather.
Yeah, but that's okay. Too much of anything good is not good, right?
I think that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's life, right?
You know, if the weather was
balances things
nicer,
out.
it'd be more crowded around
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Look at
As long as it is not raining, I'm okay.
Well, it was raining a minute ago, and it'll be raining again. But we've got our umbrellas.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask, are you a Trump fan? I think you are, right?
Well,
That's his tower, one of his towers.
You hate him or love him, you can't ignore him. That's for sure, right?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my answer. Politically correct answer.
All right.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful dog.
Yeah. he or she.
So the question for the people in the neighborhood around here is, do you have a view of the park? If you have a view of the park, you're mega rich.
Okay.
And even if you don't have a view of the park, in a lot of these places, it's a pretty wealthy part of the world.
Of course. It looks so upscale.
Yeah. This is the West, Central Park West.
Okay. And east is less.
Oh, anything around the park is
Okay. Expensive.
expensive. I'm gonna let him go because I don't trust you to be fast enough to cross.
Yeah.
If I didn't have you shackled around my leg, I would have been able to go fast.
Well, you can escape me the next 24 hours.
Right.
That's your destiny, I guess. You sow what you reap.
Reap
So-
what you sow is what we say.
Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you reap what you sow, so you must have done some pretty nasty
Right.
things. Yeah. to
Clearly,
deserve-
yes.
To deserve, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. To deserve these shackles around your
Right.
ankles.
Right.
Yeah. Well.
If it's not you, it's the dog.
Yeah.
Someone is always holding me back from accomplishing what I could accomplish, which would be, in this case, making this next light. Like, look at her walking this dog and how it stays right beside her.
Right.
It's not being pulled or tugged.
Yeah.
My dog,
Yeah. You have to pull.
oh, it's like he's ashamed of me or something. He's always, as far, the leash is what, 10 feet or something?
And
He's always
the
10
end
feet
of- end of the
behind.
leash, yeah.
And I turn around and he's so fucking fat. He's waddling along with a big smile on his face. Everyone laughing at us because I have no control over the damn dog. He's so slow. I love him dearly, but
Of course.
he could hurt his
You have
ass
had
up.
him for how long now?
You know, we celebrated our 4th anniversary at the beginning of May.
Okay.
He was supposed to come to me in 2021. He was right in the middle of COVID. It was impossible to get a dog.
Right.
But he was supposed to come on May 5th. So I was like, oh, awesome. It's going to be a Cinco de Mayo baby. But there was weather on the drive up from Texas, which
What
is where
baby?
he's from.
What baby?
Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is
Okay, yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
that fake holiday where we get Mexican food.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Lincoln Center.
Okay.
So this is a lot of arts and culture, a lot of opera. I've seen a play there, but it's high-end culture for the high-end people. It's made up of a few theaters in there. So anyway, back to my Cinco de Mayo baby. There was weather driving up from Texas. He was coming from Texas, and they were a day late, so he came on May 6th. So I call him my Cinco de Sezo baby, which is not correct
Cinco de
Spanish.
Sezo.
I know that, but it sounds better than Sezo de Mayo, I think. So don't bother correcting me. I don't care.
You will call me whatever.
I call him Austin because the name of the city that Austin. There was a lot going on with me in Austin, the city Austin back then, or Texas.
Right.
Our company had just moved its head office to Dallas.
Oh,
I was going through with music. For me, with music, I go through phases with different bands, particularly bands that I liked when I was younger.
okay. Yeah.
Like right now, I'm kind of venturing into like some deep cuts of Supertramp,
Okay.
who I loved when I was a kid. I had the Breakfast in America album. But back in 2021, I was going crazy for, and I've always been crazy about, the Go-Go's.
Right.
And Kathy Valentine had published her biography. She was the bass player on the band, is the bass player on the band. And I've been following her on the social media circuit.
Right.
And I thought, what the fuck? And I ordered a book from her, signed. It says, "Rock on, Patrick, Kathy Valentine."
Oh.
And there might be a heart in there. So I love that. So that was on my mind, the Go-Go's and her she was living in Austin. And I just had to think of the name for the dog. Well, the rescue agency that plucked him out of Laredo, Texas, they were from Austin.
Okay.
And he, it became the name. I couldn't call him Dallas. Didn't feel that was appropriate.
Dallas is more like a girl's name.
Yeah, I wasn't going to call him the Go-Go's or Kathy Valentine or Belinda
Austin is a good
Carlisle.
name. I like Austin.
I like Austin. He likes it. He likes it. Juilliard is, my God, I can't talk with the noise. I was just pointing out before we were rudely interrupted by the noise that Juilliard, which we just passed, is one of the world's foremost performing arts colleges.
Oh.
A lot of big people would have come from there.
Right. Okay. And it's in New York.
We just passed it.
Okay. So that's the college. That's the academy.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's make a run for it because this bus is turning and the next one is too.
Take a picture of this.
Of the Apple store?
Yeah. And
Don't you have Apple stores in India?
Vans. Not for me, for my friends.
Oh. Do you not have an Apple store in India? I thought.
We have.
Okay.
We build Apple phones for the US.
Well,
now.
we know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So
Well, isn't China the major manufacturer of Apple
they
products?
They moved
When?
recently.
I did not
I
know
think by
that.
2026, most of the phones in the US will be coming from India.
Oh, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, it is a good thing.
Yeah. You know, one thing as a Canadian that I have a tough time getting my head around is when you walk down the street and you see a Canadian bank. Like TD is all over New York and all over the East Coast. One of my big clients. But pretty much all of the big banks in Canada have operations around the world.
Right.
Anyway, let's sign off for a bit till we get to the next location because it's starting to get a little misty here.
Yeah.
Okay, so what was when we had dinner last night with the Elvis impersonator guy? What was he saying about John Lennon?
John Lennon, he was killed by the person. So I think John Lennon asked this guy to, or this guy said, I'll write a song and you please print my name. But when the song came out, his name wasn't there. That's what he said. He confronted him.
So Mark, well, I can't remember the guy's name.
Yeah, it was Mark something.
Mark Chapman or something.
Yeah. So, and that's when he shot him. So that's the story that he told me. We need to validate that. We'll go to fact finding.
Okay, I didn't know any of that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that sounds reasonable. I mean, the guy was a psychopath. He was crazy.
Who was psychopath?
The guy that killed John Lennon. He's still in. He's still in a hospital, I think. I don't think he ever went
Still
to.
alive?
Oh yeah, it happened in 1980 or 81. I can't
Very
remember.
old now.
Yeah, it was 40 years ago, 45 years ago. Yeah, he was a young guy.
So we can look it up
Yeah.
online and verify. Sure. That tells us this story.
Yeah. So the reason I'm asking it now is because John Lennon's home, up until he died, was the Dakotas building, which is this beautiful Gothic, creepy, gorgeous.
In New York?
Yeah, we're going to be coming up to it in a couple of blocks. And he was shot right in front of the building. We'll know where it is because you'll see tourists there when we get there, I'm sure. But you know, that building, what I love about it is seeing it in one of my favorite movies, Rosemary's Baby. It's featured really well. It's kind of a creepy film. And yeah, that's more my interest when it comes to coming over to this. I'm not too concerned about where John Lennon was shot. Were you a John Lennon fan?
I love Beatles.
Mm-hmm.
Not particularly John Lennon per se, but yeah, I like Beatles music.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a big connection with India, right? They went
Oh, yes.
They stayed in an ashram and they came back enlightened. So
Yeah, when I went to Delhi, in Connaught Circle, there's the store where George Harrison bought his first sitar.
yeah,
And I went in, and the guy let me photograph him with the dingo bag. That was a little project. Remember, we had that going on?
yeah, I didn't go back. Yeah.
And I bought a little miniature guitar from them
Oh, really?
that I've displayed. Oh yeah, displayed prominently. They
Is
have
it one thing that I can
when
from here? It will be. I know it's a very very vague question because it depends on what I like. If I like music, then something to do with music. But I just want to buy something quintessentially New York.
from New York.
Yeah, from New York. For myself, not for anybody else. Like, I can buy those magnets, fridge magnets and stuff like that for friends
Right.
to take back as souvenirs, but yeah, for myself. Nothing too expensive.
What do you collect? What kind of things do you?
Mostly, I don't collect a lot, but I like to put stuff, in my living room that sort of tells a story about my travels.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be anything. So,
You know what you do is you take. This would be my advice: is
Uh-huh.
you take one of the photographs that you've taken that you like, and you print it print it professionally, and that's what hangs up.
right. Okay.
Because that's something you did. You can buy some cheap gift from those made in China and stuff. But
Got it. No, that's a good advice. And I've been, meaning to do that. Like all my photos, they are like all over.
Yeah.
They are on my pen drives and cloud and CDs. old pictures are on CDs, old pictures and videos.
Oh, I know.
don't have a CD player now. to
Exactly.
download, Yeah, so I have to go to a store.
And get them to put them
Get
in.
converted, yeah. So I think that will be my project for this year.
Yeah, you should, because you know, you could, if those CDs die,
Yeah.
all your memories die.
Yeah. So yeah, that would be, and then it's just getting down to doing it. Once I start it, of course, I will sort of something good will come out of it.
Right.
Yeah. So browsing through those thousands of pictures can be a little intimidating, right?
Well, yeah, and a lot of them are probably not good.
Yeah, bad quality, exactly. So
So you want to pluck out the ones that are
Yeah.
good and make sure they are being preserved for sure.
Right.
But I would preserve everything. You know, I've been storing my photos on external drives.
Yeah.
And I have 2 copies
right, just in case.
just in case.
Yeah.
Lots of very high-end apartamentos in this neighborhood as well. Because you can see we're coming to the park.
Right. This is the Central Park.
Yes. And this is the Dakota building.
Dakota.
Yeah. So John Lennon was assassinated by a crazed, disgruntled, I don't think I'd call him disgruntled, just crazy. You can see there's always security here because nosy tourists like me would just walk right in and do it. But if you watch Rosemary's Baby, there's scenes where you see her walking under that passageway.
Which movie?
Rosemary's Baby.
Is that a movie?
Oh yes, from the 60s, Mia Farrow. Amazing movie, yeah. And this is Central Park West. Now, we could go into the park here, but I think I'd like to walk a little bit further north and show you some things on this side, but you can kind of see where we've come from. So we've got the Dakota building right here. Not a very good shot of it, but what can you do? And then going down, you've got all kinds of buildings. So I look up at like this one here, and you can see there's some balconies up there. Like, who is living there? It's probably Michael Douglas that lives there. Anyway, let's keep walking. Walk past the Dakota. Imagine, if you will, all the people everywhere. I don't even know the friggin' song. I sort of know it. Can you sing it? Imagine all the people
Okay.
living That's all I know. Anyway, cut. So here we are at the Natural History Museum.
Oh, this is the Museum of Natural History?
Yeah.
Oh.
You might know it from Night at the Museum.
No, I haven't watched the movie. I know the Museum of Natural History is a very popular museum
Yeah.
of New York. There's a Metropolitan Museum of New York, right?
Yeah, that's on the other side of the park.
Okay. See, I know my stuff.
You do. We're not going to go in here.
No, I'm done with museums. I can't.
You're done with museums.
Yeah, I mean, after I go into a museum and after 10 minutes,
You're bored?
unless it's really interesting,
Yeah.
where if it is interactive, I just don't like looking at pictures, paintings, sculptures anymore.
Yeah. You know what turns me off about this museum? Look at the amount of school buses outside of here. There's 5 or 6 of them. That means there's 10,000 children running around that museum. Like even out here, it's too much.
Richard Gilder Center for Science, Education and Innovation.
Okay, so we've got a walk sign. We're gonna walk across, get out of that nonsense, and we'll maybe try and get our way into the park somehow. How's that?
Try to get.
Into the park.
Okay.
Yeah, a friend of mine, she had, I forget what she had, but she had a seizure,
Okay.
and she was 36 years old and she died. This
my
was
God.
many years ago.
Oh my God, that's awful.
It was awful. It was very
And
shocking.
it was sudden? I mean, did she have
Very
previous-
sudden.
Okay, there was no previous history.
Yeah, she and I had just gone out to a movie like a couple of weeks before.
Okay.
It was very sudden.
Oh my God, and she was at home?
She was at home, and her roommate, who was a friend of mine, came in and found her.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But she was a big New York fanatic, so that there's a tree here somewhere with her name on it. I have no idea where it is, and this park is huge. I'm
And
not going to
so
go looking.
How did her name get on that tree?
You can buy it.
Okay. So who bought it for her?
I think money was raised by her family, and they did it.
So she's Canadian,
She's Canadian, yes.
but New York fanatic.
She was a big fan of New York.
And that's why her family raised money and put her name.
Yes.
Okay. Bought a tree in her name. Oh, okay. That's sweet. That's a nice way to keep somebody's memories alive.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, life can be so unpredictable.
It can.
We take things so much for granted
We do.
and we keep hold on to grudges and stuff like that.
Exactly. So there are tons of things in this park to do. There's a couple of lakes in here. There's let's go down this way and see if we can. Let's see. I wonder where that would that take us to that little bridge. I think I want to get to that bridge. I told you there's a zoo in here. They have gay penguins. I think the penguins aren't gay anymore.
They turn straight.
Yeah. They broke up. But
They are in an open relationship.
they're in an open relationship, yes.
They
They're a
can sleep
throuple.
Yeah, they can sleep with whoever they want.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few little lakes in here. You can go paddle boating. People come in here to sun themselves, to walk, jog, bike, all the fun stuff. So when they built this park in the 1800s, I think like in the 1860s or 70s, they displaced a lot of people and sent them north
Right.
to Harlem. Like Harlem would be on the north side of the park. And
So actually they built this park. It was not a natural.
oh yes, no, it was not natural at all. Everything here is man-made.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So how did you decide to make such a huge park in the center of the city?
They I don't know. They just decided to do it. How the fuck do I know that? There's a good documentary about New York, and they go into the whole making of Central Park. But
You have to film me here.
yeah,
Come on.
I am. Hang on.
Okay.
Just looking to see the view.
I thought I was able to see the bottom of the.
But no, you're looking at the muck from.
Yeah. First I thought it was the at the bottom.
Like a
is
sandy
sand.
bottom. No, that's just.
Come on, film me.
I was filming you. My God. Here.
Yeah.
There
So
you are.
what is it called? What is this lake called?
I don't know. Lake Pontchartrain. I have no idea.
That's in Canada, right?
That's in New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay.
Oh, this is the Rambles. Oh, let me tell you about the Rambles.
Take a selfie. Right?
Yeah.
We'll take two of us.
And then I got to tell you a bit about the Rambles. You're going to love that story.
You hold your no, come. We'll take a selfie.
Oh, okay.
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 You want to take this off?
Well, okay.
Okay. That's all right.
Okay. Yeah, leave it on because I want to look like a boy in the hood.
Yeah.
Let me take one with the hat off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is the Ramble. Back in the day, this was where all the gays would go and have sex. Oh yes.
So it's
Oh,
like
yes. Oh yes. Well, yeah. I don't know if they acknowledge that here.
No, I was trying. They won't acknowledge that, right?
Yeah.
It's like the state sponsoring sex, or sponsoring or encouraging sex in the wild.
Well, you might. This seems like a bit of a joke to me, but in LA, in West Hollywood, this past year, they had a sign that's been up for years on a particular street saying "No U-turns." That's it. You can't go and make a U-turn on this street.
Okay.
And the reason they did it, the reason they put the sign up in the first place was because it was very cruisy with the gays. Let's get through these people. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hola. ¿Cómo estás? I have no idea where they're from. They seem very friendly. Let's go this way. So the U-turn was put there, I don't know when, in the 60s or 70s, back when being gay was not an easy thing. Because the neighborhood didn't want people cruising. They come by with their cars and just cruise up and down, pick up probably prostitutes and stuff, and have sex in people's backyards and do things that you did back in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
So they had a ceremony recently to remove the no U-turn sign because it was homophobic to put it there. I'm like, no, it's not homophobic to put it there. The U-turns were a menace. And this is absolutely ridiculous. You wonder why Trump won the election? It's shit like that. It's a good place to be when it's raining because we've got some good protection. It feels like it's getting heavier. What I do love is that all the times I've been to Central Park, you never have to take the same path twice.
Right. It's so huge.
I always find different things to do.
Something new.
Yeah, places to wander. And it's kind of like, it's like being out of the city.
Right.
There's a few places in Toronto that I go to quite often because I feel like I got out of the hubbub of the city for a little bit to relax.
And you find different trails every time.
Yeah. Now, I wonder, one thing, because this is man-made and it's in the center of the city, I don't think there'd be much wildlife going on.
True.
I've never seen, not even a raccoon.
Or hyenas.
There'd be no hyenas here, but, you know,
Or a coyote.
a coyote. Did you see my video of the coyote that I ran into? Clearly not, because you don't look at my Facebook. Why would you do anything like that?
Okay. I shall make it a point to go to your Facebook.
Oh, I'm going to show you.
Yeah. Everything that you have posted, I'll like.
Yes,
And
please. Thank you.
comment
Thank
on
you.
it. Great, great, great.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
all I'll copy paste it.
Super.
Yeah. So,
I want comments like, you're aging like fine wine.
okay. All right. Okay, I will do that. So the same comment.
The same
Even though-
comment that
even-
Sandy
even-
gave me yesterday.
Yeah, even though you're not in the picture or video, I will do that.
I want that. Yes, I want it anyway.
That will be so funny. All your friends will ask, who is this guy?
Did I tell you what I used to do to Vinay to terrorize him?
No.
I had a photo. I like going to cemeteries, as you probably know, and I like looking at famous people's graves. And I took a picture with myself at a grave. I don't remember who it was,
Random
but
person.
Vinay, it wasn't random, it was someone famous, but whatever, it's not important. Vinay commented on it and said, "You're not supposed to smile
Yeah.
at a grave." And I'm like, fuck that shit. So every time I'd go to a grave thereafter, and I would purposely seek them out more than I would normally,
Right.
and I would tag him in and I'd have a big smile on my face. And he loved it. And now he does the same thing.
We are rambling about it, we're rambling.
We are. And there was no action. I'm sorry. I tried. I'm trying to get you some action.
Yeah, I was about to say with no action, yeah. Okay. Well, full marks for trying.
Thank you. We're about 20, 30 years too late, I think, for that. You can start to see the buildings now for Central Park East.
Right.
A lot of notable celebs lived over there over the years. Jackie O had a place there.
Okay.
I always think of her. She's kind of like the ultimate New York to me. Bien, ¿y tú?
Muy bien, gracias.
Wow. Arriba. Andale.
Donc il l'avait pas éduqué et ce chien.
Oh, so glad you could join us.
Yeah.
So we're now on 5th Avenue,
Ooh.
79th Street, and the Metropolitan Museum of Art is just over here. We're gonna walk by it.
Okay. So the two museums are just right opposite each other across the Central Park. The one that we just
Sort of, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
almost. Right. The Museum of Natural History, right?
Yes.
Non vorrei che si applicasse a una situazione.
Yeah, see, you know what? Buy your tickets in advance and avoid all this fucking bullshit.
That's why I bought those tickets
Exactly.
for tomorrow.
Yes. But you know, seeing all these people, I wouldn't even want to go in.
Yeah.
This is a great art museum. Really, really good collection of stuff. Huge place. Like, it's hard to get through it. But it's suddenly become ultra crowded, and I don't know why.
Everybody wants to see things which are popular. It's FOMO.
Do you want to pretend you're at the Met Gallery like that guy is? And you want to go pose like him and I'll get a picture? No, don't do that. Don't embarrass me, Alok.
No, you asked for it.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. There we go. More attitude.
More attitude.
Yeah, right, okay, got it.
You can take a picture of me as well.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to turn this off and get us to the next spot.
Yeah.
So my problem with this thing is I keep not looking to see if I'm playing, if I'm recording. And we'll have incredible conversations where I sound absolutely brilliant. And they don't get recorded onto the thing.
Now I can sound more. So you asked the same question, or is it recording now?
In this case, I asked you, who's the biggest
Yeah.
star in the world? And you said Taylor Swift. So I would have had that gem of stupidity right there, but I didn't. So anyway. We just walked by Madonna's house. There you go. One of Alok's favorite people.
Yeah.
So we're on Park Avenue now. Park Avenue in the Upper East Side. Heading south, back into Midtown. And Alok is on his phone.
I'm just posting pictures on social
Right.
media.
Let's
Lot
jaywalk
of
real
my
quick while we can.
Friends back home, they eagerly wait for my photos and videos.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. So it's all for them.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Fair
doing
enough.
a community service.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They say they are
I
living
think we have
there.
to stop. Can we go around or?
It's not recommendable, but it's at your own risk, right? So if you want to go, you can go.
How long is it gonna? Is it just?
Hold on, it's
So that was a wait for nothing, I think.
Nothing happened.
Nothing catastrophic happened. Oh, let's cross. All right. So if you were to walk straight that way, we were over there by the Plaza Hotel.
Okay.
It's just over there. We're on 61st and Park, so you go over 2 blocks and down 1 block, you'd be at that. But we're gonna head further down this way and see a little bit more of Midtown on this side. You know, let's go. Let's be dangerous here. So you see this tall, thin building here. It's become one of the taller structures in the city now. And you see every bunch of stories. There's like some
That is it.
stories that are just let air through.
Yeah.
It's to let air through.
Oh, yeah.
So the building doesn't bend.
Right. Oh my God. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Not because anyone touched it. Basically, it's this like thing.
This is Grand Central Station, right at the end here of Park Avenue.
Okay.
So your building, that might be your, I don't know where it is, but the Vanderbilt, it's going to be behind that MetLife building.
Okay. It's only 10 minutes walk from the hotel.
Yeah. We came along here the other night to walk to that bar,
Okay. Which bar?
the townhouse.
Okay.
Somebody kind of scary behind us. Let's go down another block. Yep. All right. So I forgot to ask, are you a fan of Trump, or
I already gave my response.
what was that?
I said you can love him, you can hate him, but you can't ignore him.
Oh, it's
Does
kind of a wimpy response. I
that-
asked if you liked him.
Yeah, I like. He's a great entertainer.
I'm going to introduce you to Rockefeller Center.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
Yes, I have. Rockefeller Center. Is it? But Rockefeller was the guy who from finance. Was he from finance or from
He was a bazillionaire who
a billionaire? Yeah.
did he own railroads or something? I have no
Right.
clue. You'll have to Google that. But that's not important. We're going to Rockefeller Center, which may be named for him, but it's the home of NBC.
Okay.
Saturday Night Live is filmed here. The Tonight Show with
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon is done here.
See, I know the shit.
And it's kind of the flagship for the NBC television network with your favorite show, Friends, and all that other crap. So Did you just fall and I didn't get it on video? Oh
Yeah.
shit. Ah.
You were too slow.
Ah, damn, you gotta hurry up.
I like this picture.
Let's go across.
It's exciting, but I'm so
What's that?
You have to film me here.
Of course. We'll get you over here in the center where
Okay.
it's all at. This is where the Christmas tree goes every year. And they have ice skating down in there
Okay.
in the winter.
Do you think I can pose like this?
I would love that. I would actually prefer you pose like the guy in the...
Okay. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this. Where are the guns? Okay, we'll find them somewhere. Or like this? Or from here?
Sure.
Okay.
With all of our photographers here to get it.
And this one as well.
Sure.
So, like, I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
So this is the left hand and this is the right hand.
Yeah.
So
There we go. Oh, yeah, it's exactly
and
like
he's,
it.
He's looking down. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Very nice.
And you have to take a picture of me as well.
Okay, I will take a photo.
The whole
I'm going
thing.
to pause. So something more fun coming up here. Come this way.
I should have been looking.
Okay, stay with me because it gets crowded here. Yeah, it's a very Art Deco building. Okay, come.
So this is the Rockefeller Center.
Yeah.
Building, their offices, or is it just?
Their offices. There's probably
Hotels,
other
restaurants.
offices in there.
Okay, restaurants.
Studios for the show, like Saturday Night Live is done upstairs.
No hotel. No hotel.
No hotel here now. So lots of hotels around here. Oh yeah, this was built in like 1930, somewhere around there. Yeah. We're gonna go into this store here. Yeah. Well, you can if you want. I was saying you can if you want. No, come on. I'm in a hurry. Come on.
This is a cool building. I love it.
So we are at the Broadway Museum.
Okay, we are heading up to the third floor.
To the third floor. We're going to learn about the history of Broadway theater. Very excited. Oh, there's Wicked. Hey, how are you?
This is our playroom room.
Oh, cool.
Here in just a few minutes, then we'll move you to the next room.
Awesome.
Feel free to take as many pictures as you like. Just ask you don't touch any costumes or props.
Sounds good. So, this one. I've seen this one.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we've got. I've seen Hamilton.
Okay.
I've seen Glengarry Glen Ross, but not this production. Book of Mormon, Aladdin,
Have you seen all?
The Lion King, Death Becomes Her,
Of course.
Hades Town.
When did you watch Death Becomes Her? When did you watch Death Becomes Her?
Very funny. Of course, I've seen Wicked. In Chicago. Cool.
How many?
A lot. About to watch the film on the history of Broadway, so you'll get a good overview of how Broadway works.
Yep. Yeah.
All the producers on the theaters in other cities.
Oh wow, we're in your bedroom.
And let me know if I can answer any questions for you.
Thank you. Is this what your bedroom looks like?
Yeah. I think mine is fancier.
Fancier.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What do you think of these costumes? Thoughts?
They're pretty.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
A lot of the Broadway shows back in the 20s and the teens would have been like vaudeville. So it would have been one act after another. You'd have dancers, comedians, jugglers, people swallowing swords, people doing all kinds of ridiculous things.
Okay. So that was Broadway then.
Yeah. Well, and then you started to get plays. I think Showboat was one of the first big. So Showboat was one of the first big musicals, not first play. This play, Porgy and Bess, I saw it a couple of years ago with Audra McDonald in this role. This is the play that has the music, the song Summertime.
Okay.
Summertime and the living is easy. If you like jazz, you will have heard that song. Oh my God, we're getting into Oklahoma? Is that what this is, with the cornfields? Look at this. Do you know this musical? Everything's coming my way. I won't be able to put much of this on YouTube. It's like this, the copyright with the music. Oh, do you want to see a Tony Award?
Yeah.
Right there. I guess we can touch these.
Can you move this for me? I'll take a slow mo.
Yeah.
I'll take a slow mo. Is it the jukebox?
Mm-hmm. You see a door, you want to open it, right? Dance along. So you're more than welcome to go in there and do that. And I'll do a picture.
Really?
Yeah.
But dance around. Okay, so I have to face that way.
Whatever you want.
Okay.
Give me a thing.
With so many people around.
Yeah, who cares? It's not like you're going to see them again.
Or they're gonna see you.
Yeah. I got more followers. Get in there.
I just let you go. Maybe you can take a picture of me.
I will, but first I want a video, so go. Do that. There you go.
See?
Yeah.
You got a good footage?
Okay, Hello Dolly. I've seen this play. I saw it with Bette Midler. Cabaret? Did you ever see that play? Or the movie?
Each took God were stationed outside of it. I went to a little nightclub called Maxine's, which was in the cellar of a bombed-out church. And there, three very softing, blonde women in butterfly costumes would cavort while a very diminutive MC, lipstick on his mouth,
Aquarius.
It's so hippie, right? Hippie, right?
You're getting in there. Sorry, I'm talking to him. I'm saying you're next. No, he's next after you. You were first. Sorry. I don't know if we're allowed to do this, but
They said anywhere you can sit.
yeah. Okay.
We're supposed to sing as well?
Yeah, I'd like you to sing,
Swing and sing?
swing and sing.
Okay.
Now, hopefully they don't tell us that you're not supposed to be doing it. Oh. Hang on, I was taking video. Hang on. Okay, here we go. Don't break it. There we go. Very good.
This is really cool. Really cool.
You like it?
Yeah, in the video it comes out really nice.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that.
See?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
The Wiz. What do we got happening here?
It was our easy to forget that you heard it first. It was a great, great time. A time of exploration and discovery and artistic excellence beyond what we could imagine. The whole of it was a great adventure.
Okay, we've got to ease on down the stairs. Here's your photo. Okay, I want you to stand. No, come out. Actually, stand right there on the camera. What happens there? Not much.
Oh. Oh my god, this is cool.
I need you to get somewhere where I can see you. Maybe come more to the middle.
Yeah, this one.
Okay, let's now do something. All right, all right. Oh wow, that's going to be so cool. I'll put my own music to this.
Yeah.
There you go. All right.
You done? You can take a video of me.
So it doesn't get more tacky New York than this. You're in Times Square, you're eating a corn dog.
Why not?
I've never had one before.
See,
Go
there
ahead.
you go. There you go.
Taste it and tell me what it's like.
Okay, so.
Is it good?
There's a sausage inside, yeah?
Cool.